Regionalization is the stepping stone to globalization. Globalization is the standardization of all systems. Water, law enforcement, education, energy, all systems have to be brought into harmony in order to control them all. When systems don't meet, when they're out of balance or not in sync with one another, they can't be controlled centrally. And the goal of Agenda 21 is one world government and total control from a central unit. Non-governmental organizations, corporations, and government, in order to dictate and regulate what it is that happens around the world. Non-governmental organizations, corporations, and government, in order to dictate and regulate what it is that happens around the world. If you dissent against the community, against communitarian law, or against communitarian social tactics, you're rejected and basically made an outcast. It's very important to know that the people now still have an opportunity to fight. Our most important private property is our body. And, of course, surveillance is a vital part. Surveillance, domestic surveillance and control is a vital part of this plan. It is a totalitarian plan. But, just like any other extreme plan, while we are moving towards the end game, we are not there. And this is the opportunity that all of us have now to stand up, to speak out, to refuse to collaborate, to refuse to cooperate, to expose collaborators. Non-governmental organizations, corporations, and government, in order to dictate and regulate what it is that happens around the world. Non-governmental organizations, corporations, and government, in order to dictate and regulate what it is that happens around the world. Because no one's holding a gun to our heads right now, we have that opportunity. If that changes, if that moment changes, you certainly won't protest then. So now is the time. And people all over the world are doing this. It's just that the mainstream media is owned by 5 major corporations, and you're not going to get this information from the mainstream press. So you need to be your own press. You need to educate yourself. You need to get out there and educate your neighbors, your community, your real community. You need to help your children understand that they're being indoctrinated from pre-kindergarten to postgraduate school. All of us have a responsibility to ourselves and to others, non-governmental organizations, corporations, and government, in order to dictate and regulate what it is that happens around the world. Non-governmental organizations, corporations, and government, in order to dictate and regulate what it is that happens around the world. As free human beings, this is what we are. We are free, and we need to continue to be free. And I do believe that we will win, but we have to become aware that there is a fight, and then make our friends and our neighbors and our community aware as well, and work together.